Hey girl, I'm just coming on doing my hair and makeup tonight. I got a little class going on, so we gonna do some hair and makeup for them. And I thought I'd share it with you, girl. I'm just sharing this with my group real quick. Give me just a second, and I'm gonna get started. Okay. Yes, Danielle, I am messaging you, girl, to let you know that I am on. So, in case I didn't tell you yet, I am an LUS girl, and hey girl, hey Lauren, I washed my hair. Today's Thursday. I washed my hair Tuesday morning, and I just did a zigzag part with my comb, and I just kind of like twisted it away from my face and kind of like wrapped it up and just kind of pinned it back. So I don't know if you guys can see, it's just kind of like pinned in two little bun things. So I don't know exactly what it looks like. I do know that my hair is a little on the frizzy side, so I have my trusty little argan oil that one of my awesome best friends, Holly, got for me when she went to the store one day. So I'm just pulling this down, and we're just gonna run some argan oil through our hair. And then I came on tonight to do a quick and simple little fall look that I've been dying to do because it's fall time. So I just wanted to get pretty for you. So I don't know how great this is gonna turn out, y'all, because my hair does not like me, and it doesn't curl anymore. It's too fried and dried from all the years of dyeing it. But I don't want to go back dark and deep fry it because I love my red. Hashtag hair color problems, right? Am I right, girl? Am I right? How about that? No? Are we liking this? Hey, Lauren. How are you? I miss you terribly. How's life? How are the puppies? Lauren, Pearly Lauren, how are my babies? All right, girl, what is my hair looking like? What you think? Does it look decent? Does it look okay? How's it look? Should this be like a new kind of like go-to set and dry type of style for me? Or does it just not look good? I don't know. Let's do some makeup and see what the finished product looks like. How about that? Do I have a clip nearby? I don't believe I do, but we'll just use the bobby pin real fast. So, excuse me, my nose is running. I am using my handy dandy mini double decker tonight. I have my 3 face colors, my bronzer, my lip and cheeks. This is Hollywood and this is Royal. I'm gonna be using them as a combination because that's the new awesome thing, is you use some of our darker colors over some of our pinks and it gives you like this perfect fall transition. And then my bottom layer is my illuminator setting powder and my eyeshadows. I don't remember them all. This is 33. This is Kin London or Lullaby. This is Sabrina Basic and Oak. This is Rose Gold Illuminator. This is Georgia Powder Illuminator and my Vanilla Dust Setting Powder. So, if you just tuned in, girl, let me know. Give me a shout out. Tell me hello that you are here. We have multiple different application brushes. Our top three are our Detailed Hack brush, our Best Blend Forever brush, our 30-second hack brush, and then we also have our Buffy brush. I personally love all of them. I can never choose which one, but for the basic starter package, I recommend the 30-second hack brush. So we're gonna go in with our fluffy side and we're gonna go into our contour, and I wear Stone, and you don't need a lot, just a little bit. And because the products are cream, sometimes you do have to work it a little bit, so it may look like I'm picking up a lot, but I'm not. And when you contour, usually you're just gonna start at your forehead and you're just gonna blend out that forehead area. Hello, Michael. Thanks for tuning in, sir. Appreciate the views. We're just gonna blend our forehead out from temple to temple. If you have any questions on specifically how to blend out your specific face, shoot me that color match selfie and I'll get your highlight and contour map done for you. So we're just gonna pick up some more product. We're gonna go in and contour our cheeks. Usually your cheek contour does not wanna go below your lip line, and it should connect to right above the top of your ear. If you wanna feel your face where your cheekbone is, you wanna go right in that hollow underneath your cheekbone, starting at the top. So once we pick our product up, we're just gonna blend down. Less is more with mascara. So if you want a more chiseled, more defined look, just pick up some more product, drag it down. Same thing on the other side. I want to just show you something real quick. I like to use the Detailed Hack brush for my contour a lot because it gives you this perfectly chiseled line. And then I like to turn it sideways and blend. But back to the 30-second hack brush real quick. We're just going to do circular motions and blend this out. Yes, Danielle, you would be surprised how many people can wear multiple colors. Most women and men, or whatever you are, you can get away with wearing 2 to 3 different highlight colors as well as 1 to 2 different contour colors. All of our products have very versatile usage to them. Our contours can be used for your brows. Some people even use them on their eyes for things. You can use them for color correcting. I just want to chisel this out a little more. All right, and then we're going to do our jawline. The one I'm using currently is called the 30-second hack brush. And we're just going to blend this all out. I like to drag it down a little bit just so I have it blended nice and even. And now we're finished with the majority of our our contour. If you want, you can go in with your your Detailed Hack, pick up some product, and you can contour your nose. So this way you get like a nice, even, smooth line. Or you can just go in with your finger and you can rub the product on with your finger. Picking the 30-second hack brush back up if you used your finger. If you used your detail hack, you could flip that over, but I'm just gonna blend it out with my 30-second hack brush. I do always like to use my finger and go under my lip, contour that. I always like to contour the bottom of my nostrils. If you're familiar with YouTube or TikTok, in the words of Sailor J, no nostrils, pterodactyls. Blend that out. I'm dealing with allergies, so my nose is really runny. I apologize if the redness doesn't get covered. So we've pretty much contoured our whole face. I'm gonna flip over and I'm gonna go in with the chisel side, and I'm gonna pick up Linen, which is my brightening highlight, and we're gonna dot this on under our eyes. I like to come down my nose because my contour is right here. So I come down the bridge of my nose, and then I like to come out from under my eye and drag that down kind of pretty much where my contour on my cheek lands. Kind of sort of like making an arrow pointing towards the inside of your face. I like to do what I call the exclamation point and then transform it into a fleur-de-lis. My lines are crooked, I'm sorry. I'm from New Orleans, so I have to represent my city. And if you're familiar with New Orleans, so my line is crooked on my nose, I apologize. But if you look, kind of makes like a fleur-de-lis. Anyway, we're gonna go on our chin. I always like to go in between my contours. And that's it for the brightening highlight. And I'm just kind of wiping my brush off a little bit on a little microfiber cloth I have right here. I'm gonna go in with Amber, which is my main base color. And I use this just to kind of fill in the areas of my face where my highlight isn't gonna go. This third color, the main base color, is optional. You can get away with just your brightening highlight and your contour, but I have to admit it does give a little bit more depth and definition to the face when you use the 3 different colors. I like to just do a little dotting on my neck and collarbone, decolleté, whatever it's called, area. I'm gonna go back in with some Linen, and I go on my eyelids with the Linen. I have some paint pot ordered and some air spun loose powder and stuff ordered, but it hasn't come in yet. So that is basically it for the highlight and the contour, just so you guys can see. So I wait to blend this part out because I'm gonna go in with my Royal, and I'm just picking up just a little bit, and I'm gonna fill in this triangle right here where my highlight and contour is not, and the apples of my cheeks. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in, and I like to spread this out a little bit before I blend it. I'm trying to avoid the blush because I'm not ready to blend that yet. So now that I kind of have all of that spread, Hello, Amy. Hello, Marlon. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for the views. So now I like to start at my neck and just kind of blend all over this. And then circular motions. I just blend the rest out. No, if all you own is the 30-second hack brush, you would just use this to continue blending. However, I do recommend using our BB squared or our blush and bronzer brush. And this is the blush side. And I like to use this to go in and blend everything out with after I have all of my highlight, contour, and blush, what I call base blended. And this is just to get that extra buffing out. My eyebrows are horrible, guys, so when we get to that stage, please don't laugh at them when they look horrible. I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of linen. I always like to neutralize my lips. I'm gonna blend it, don't worry, guys. Where'd the brush go? I always like to give my lips a little bit of a primer base to them. I could have used my amber, but I wanted more of a white out look. If you see me not looking exactly at the camera, or if I miss shouting you out for tuning in, I apologize. I've turned the comments off so I can see more of what I'm doing. And I also have my little magnifying mirror here, so when we move on to eyes, I can actually see what I'm doing. So as you guys can see, I'm having some cystic acne breakout. Okay, we have ways of doing color correction for all of that. It's all catered to each person's individual needs. So I always have an issue personally, what I find, with a little bit of redness right here. So after I get everything blended, I always like to dab my amber a little bit because this helps to cancel out my redness. And I like to go in with my Buffy brush and the small side of it. I like to just buff that out. So that way it helps to kind of cancel that redness. And sometimes I'll go in with the amber a little bit under my eyes, just to kind of help get this redness from around my nose. And then I'll flip over to the big side and drag it all out. So that is basically a 30-second hack. You know, you still have your lips and your eyes to go, but your face is pretty much done. And I've been live for 18 minutes, excluding the hair. I don't know how long it took to take my hair down. So, girl, you gotta get you some. You gotta get you some of this. Excuse me. All right, so we're gonna pick up our blush brush. Fluffy side, we're gonna go in with our Bella bronzer. We also have a powder called Cayman, but the bronzer in the cream form is amazing. Just enough on the brush. Dab it on the high points of the face. And where the sun would naturally give you that that sun-kissed glow. Okay. Then I like to go in with my detailed hack brush, and I'm gonna pick up my illuminator in rose gold, and you dab that on your nose. You can do it on your eyebrow bone. Do it right here in the high points of your cheekbone. I always like to illuminate my Cupid's bow, my chin, and depending on what I'm wearing, I will do my collarbone. Then I just go back in with my blush brush and the blush side, and I blend it all out. Now, if you like this dewy finish, this is where you would stop. You can just go ahead and do your spray, your stay spray. My beauty blender is not wet, but you would normally wet this in some warm water, squeeze out the water till it gets double in size. But I'm just gonna do 5 sprays, kind of squeeze it around in my hand, just kind of get it absorbed a little bit. And we're gonna dab it on. You can also spray it on your face and dab this on. And depending on your level of makeup skill, your time for makeup, etc., would all depend on how detailed you get with your eyes and everything. But if you are in a rush, or if you are a simple makeup girl, then 5 minutes is all you need and your face is done. Now, I always like a little bit more dramatic blush. So I always like to go in with my blush brush once I do my setting spray and blend everything out, and just do a little dab of blush. I don't know why I blew that off. It's cream, guys. Sorry. And I will just blend this. Out like that. Now, I personally, where did it go? I like to bake. So I'm gonna use my e.l.f. HD powder. Because my beauty blender is not wet, my hair's falling out, guys. Because my beauty blender is not wet, we're gonna use the powder brush. I'm gonna go in with this dense chisel side, just kind of like scraping, picking up, tap off the little bit of excess, and we're just gonna pack this on. This isn't a perfect baking job, but hashtag mom life took over tonight, and my 2-year-old was like, no mom, you cannot have quiet time and unsolicited attention. You cannot have attention. You have got to, you cannot be alone. You have to have me in your presence. I have to be in your presence. So I apologize. So we're just gonna bake our face while we move on to eyes. You know, we're pretty much baking everywhere we put that brightening highlight. And I'm just kind of trying to use up everything that's in here. Alright. So we're gonna move on to our eyes. Our eye brushes, we have our eyeshadow everything brush, our hotline brush, which is really good for your liner and your brows. We have the multitasker brush, which is also good for your lips as well. And we have the blend and tap. And we're also going to use the Best Blend Forever, because this is actually a very versatile brush. You can use that brush to do your entire face, including your eyes. So we're gonna go in with our multitasker, and we're gonna pick up Sabrina, and we're gonna put Sabrina right here under our eyebrow, and we're just gonna pack her on there. and she's gonna kind of almost like set that rose gold illuminator that we got. Hello, Lauren. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in for the views. So now that we have that Sabrina packed on there like that, we're gonna go in with our blend and tap and the fluffy side of it. And we are going to pick up, what is this one? Is this Mama? No, this is Lullaby. So we're gonna pick up Lullaby and we're gonna blend Lullaby into our crease. Yes, I like that. Very much so. I love this brush. If you don't have this brush, you need this brush in your life, girl, I'm telling you. And we're literally just doing windshield wiper and small circular motions right here underneath that Sabrina. And the good thing about the loose powder baking as well is if you get fallout from your shadow, it picks it up. Hello, Mother. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Make sure you order some nail polish. So now we're gonna go in with, which is this is Kin, and we're gonna pick up our eyeshadow everything brush, and we're gonna use this little small little pencil type brush. We're gonna go in with Kin, and we're gonna go right here into our outer corner, and we're gonna draw our little V for our outer corner. Just like that. Then we're going to go back in with our best blend and tap, sorry. And we're gonna use this flat, like concealer type brush side. And we're gonna pick up, what is this? This one is number 33. And we're gonna put some Sabrina on our eyelid first, and we're gonna mix the two together. So we're just gonna pack one Sabrina right here in between that Lullaby and Kin. So now we're gonna go in with that number 33. We're gonna pick that back up on the same side of that brush. And we're just gonna blend that in there. So one of the tricks you can do with our eyeshadows, if you would like it more pigmented, you can take your Stay Spray, and after you dip into the product, you can spray it with some Stay Spray, and it will make that color pop, right? So because I'm not doing one eye at a time, I'm gonna wipe my brush off as best as I can. Stay Spray dries pretty quickly. So we just wanna dry it because I do wanna get it on dry first before I wet it, because I wanna get it mixed with that Sabrina. So then we're gonna pick some more product back up. Come in with our Stay Spray. Just real quick, in case you didn't see the difference between the two colors. Okay, so now that we have that packed in, we're gonna go in with the fluffy side of our brush, and I'm gonna do a little hack. We're gonna pick up some vanilla dust, since this is a setting powder, and it's kind of like a translucent powder as well. You could also use your regular loose, you know, HD powder or Airspun, whatever you use to bake with, but I'm gonna use vanilla dust, and we're just gonna go in and blend out that corner and that crease, lightly dust over that green mixture that we made with the Sabrina and the number 33, and this will not only blend those harsh lines, but it's gonna help set the foundation. It's gonna help set the eyeshadow as well. Okay, now we're gonna flip over back to that pencil side. We're gonna dip into Kin, and we're gonna go right here under our lower lash line, and we're gonna smudge it in. Then we're gonna dip into Lullaby, mix a little bit of this oak with it just so we can get a good blend and transition. And we're gonna top it off in the corner with Sabrina. Fallout, guys, it's getting in my eyes. Hello, Megan, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in, girl. How you like it? If you missed it, watch the replay, back it up, and I will post pictures in the comments when I'm done. So then we're gonna take that number 33 and we're gonna go over some of that Sabrina that we put in there. Sorry guys, I got stuff all in my eyes. We're gonna flip over to our fluffy side with that vanilla dust. We're just gonna blend all that smoke out. Okay, if you don't like how dark that is, you can go in with your blend and tap and that fluffy side of the blend and tap, and you can blend out like that. Okay, we're gonna pick up our hotline brush. We're gonna go in with that oak. We're gonna do our brows. Like I said, my brows are horrible, girl, so do not fault me when they don't look good. I know I'm backwards. Most people do their brows first. I do my brows last. And then a little secret and a trick that I just recently learned is you can go in with your contour color and you can pick a little bit of that up and you can put a little bit of that in there to help set your brows. I'm gonna flip over to the spoolie side and we're just gonna use that to brush them out. And there we go. So now we're gonna move on to liner. Tonight's video is going to be featuring my 9 to 5 Tori Belle liner. Tori Belle lashes with their Magnitude liner. If I can find it. The Magnitude liner. If you were watching this live, hashtag live, I have a very special announcement to make at the very end of it. So with this Magnitude liner, you have to apply 2 coats and you have to wait 2 minutes before applying the lashes for it to completely dry. The last time I did this live, I completely messed my eyes up because it takes the 2 minutes to dry. I have hooded eyes, so I'm gonna have to sit like this for 2 minutes. So I apologize if I look funny. And I've always sucked at liquid liner. Always. So while I am waiting for this first coat to dry, I'm just gonna go back in with this part, the fluffy round side, the chisel side of this blend and tap, and I just wanna blend this crease out some more. I feel like the line's just a little harsh. This side looks less, so we're just gonna pick up a little bit more of that lullaby and blend some more of that. That's why, because this didn't have as much in the crease. And so the good thing about using this fluffy side, hi Adriana? I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce that right. The good thing about having the vanilla dust and only using vanilla dust on this side of the brush is that it keeps the product off of it. It keeps the brush in a sense clean. So you can just pick that up and use that to blend and kind of set throughout your makeup process. So we're gonna go in with our second coat now. This one I don't really do as perfect as that base coat. I just kind of do a solid like swoop and pass along my lash line. I suck at wing liner, so I have to cheat and use a stamp, and I don't have it nearby at this moment. And all of the hacks for wing liner are fooling me. Actually, no, it's not fooling me at this moment. My wonderful mascara sister Cara taught me this trick. And we have our Black Friday eyeliner. And I'm gonna go in with my chiseled end of that hot line. And we're just gonna draw that wing out like that. And this again is a cream, like gel-like eyeliner. Kind of winged this side out some already, but we'll just make it some more. How about that? And then we're gonna fill that in just so we have some color right there. I told you guys I suck at wings, so it's gonna be more like a blended wing for me. I suck at it, like, okay, didn't do so bad. Look at me. Look at me. All right. All right. Look at your girl. Okay. Feeling myself now. Watch out. Watch out. We're going to go in with my 9 and 5s. Are you ready to see the magic of this? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm grabbing my own lashes. Ah, need the magnifying mirror. See? Boom. I placed it too close to the inner corner. And you just lift it off. And press it back on. Right? Awesome, right? So we're gonna put some mascara on real quick. And I'm just using my Wet n Wild Lash Renegade mascara that I got from the Dollar General up the road from me. Hello, Nicole. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you guys for the views. So now we're going to go back. And we're just going to replace this as close to our last line as we can. I don't have much practice with these, so that's why they don't look too easy for me. I never did like lashes because of the glue and all that good stuff, but with the magnetic liner, I don't have that problem anymore. The magnetic liners also come with these little anchors, but I don't have the proper tweezers that hold them so you anchor them onto your lashes. But I like using the liner because it is perfect. I get perfect placement every time. Okay, so I am a tight line type of girl. I like my tight line to be eyelined. So I'm gonna dip into some Salem. It's just our matte black. And I'm gonna smoke out my tight line. I always like to do that because it also kind of makes the lash line to the 9 to 5s blend easier. This isn't on the liner. And knocked it off. My natural lashes are so long that it's not hitting the liner. All right, there we go. Much better. And then you can also go in, I'm gonna go in with Cupcake because I don't have a pure white. But I'm gonna go in with Cupcake and line my waterline with Cupcake so it just opens my eyes up. So we're gonna throw some mascara on my bottom lash. And I'm done. So at this point, I go in with the fluffy side of the blush and bronzer. And I just blend out all of this setting loose powder here. And then sometimes I'll take my beauty blender and I'll go in. So now we're gonna do our lips. And we're gonna go back in with that tight, small side. We're gonna go in with our contour. And we're gonna line the bottom of our lips with the contour. For your Cupid's bow, the trick is you make an X. So you make an X, and then you just draw down from there. I'm gonna go in with the linen and flip it over to the other side. And we're gonna go right underneath that contour. Flip it back over to the tight side. I'm gonna highlight right down the middle. I'm very fair-skinned, so it's hard to tell on me. I apologize. We're gonna go in with that Best Blend Forever. And we're gonna blend that line out. And then I always like to go in with the Buffy. And just buff it out one more time. And say lemon bumper. We're gonna go in with some Hollywood. And we're gonna do a base coat of Hollywood on the lips. And we're going to go in with Royal on top. Okay, then I am going to go in with my fan brush. If I can find it, where did it go? Where is my fun brush? Pardon me, girl, while I look for this. Haha, right under my nose. We're gonna go in with Georgia Powder Illuminator and just dust that right there. We'll just use our finger. They're very pigmented, so very little goes a very long way. Go back in with a little bit more royal. I'm going to darken this up. Show more. There we go. That's better. I'm done. On how you want to do your hair. My hair's a mess right now, so. All right, so we've got 33 on the lid on top of Sabrina. We did Sabrina first, then we did 33, then we wet 33 with the Stay Spray. We have Lullaby in the crease with Kin in the outer corner. We have Sabrina on the brow bone on top of Rose Gold Illuminator. We have 9 to 5 Tori Belle lashes with the magnetic liner. I repeated the eye process on the lower lash line. I also used Salem on my tight line, and I used Cupcake on my waterline. And this is Salem for the wing, but this is the magnitude liner on my actual liner. The lips are Hollywood with Royal on top with some Georgia Illuminator mixed in the middle. Give me a thumbs up, a love, a heart, a kissy, anything if you love my look tonight. Appreciate it. Oh, sorry. Brows were also oak on the base level, and then we set them with our stone contour. If you have any questions about tonight's look, or if you have any issues or concerns, or if you would like to place an order and get color matched, please comment below. Thank you. Have a great evening.